So I have a new layout for you today. I am working with the Simple Stories Simple Stories Cozy Days collection for a cherry on top for all my cherry on top projects this month. I thought I'd show you quick, just an idea of what this collection looks like. It's so pretty. I love it. I have this photo that we just took this past weekend. I actually just bought this brand new photo paper. It's Canon Pro Premium paper. It is so nice, and it printed my picture so well. I'm super happy because otherwise I would have sent this picture out to Persnickety to get it done. It would have taken a while for it to come back, and I wanted to scrapbook some of these photos from this weekend really like today. So I went ahead and did some Amazon Prime shopping and bought some really good premium photo paper, and it printed so good. I'm so happy with how it printed. Makes me so happy because now when I want to do stuff like that, like I go away for a weekend and I want to print photos and scrapbook them immediately, I totally can. So I also want to show you a couple other projects that I made with this collection. So one of the projects is on my blog, but then I also made these adorable cards. I'll put these into my Instagram and Facebook if you want a little bit of a closer look at them. They're shaker cards. This is one of the mixes I designed for Spiegel Mom Scraps this month. This is another one this is that Black Eyed Susan mix that I used with my Chamel Sketches Reimagined project, which would have gone up live yesterday for you guys. So cute. I think these cards turned out so well. This is a stitched mug die from a cherry on top. It's from Lawn Fawn. It's the cutest thing ever. I want to make all the tea and coffee mugs now. So cute. So I wanted to show those to you because I don't have a process video for them, and I don't post a lot of card videos, but I definitely make cards. Okay, so before I started working on this layout, I also want to show you these. So this is a die set. This is a new release die set from Honeybee Stamps. I couldn't resist it because it's so large. It's called the Maple Leaf Layered Die, and it is so large and perfect for scrapbookers. You know that when I purchase things like dies or stamp sets, a lot of times I'm totally thinking about scrapbooking with them, not card making with them, which is usually like the idea behind them. So I have been kind of looking for something that gives me a large leaf, a leaf large enough that it can be an embellishment on a 12 by 12 scrapbook page and not get lost. And these are gorgeous. So these are from Honeybee Stamps, and I just ordered them right from Honeybee Stamps website. But they're really sweet, and they came really quick too. They are an investment, so they're not something you want to purchase if you are going to do like one layout. But I know that I will use this over and over again for years to come in fall, because I live in an area that is fall heavy, right? So we have lots of fall festivals and pumpkins, and I take oodles and oodles and oodles of fall photos every year. So I know this will come in handy for me. And what I did was I took that die set and I made a whole bunch of leaves in coordinating colors. So all of these colors, all of this cardstock is from the Cardstock Warehouse. Just all different colors. I think this is like mid-green. I think the yellow and the orange and the pink, no, the yellow and the orange is from like their merry-go-round cardstock kit. And then the pink is from, I don't know what it was called. It was like reds and pinks and stuff. So yeah, look at those. They're beautiful, right? Some of them I mixed the colors up, some of them on toner tone, but I picked colors that matched with the Simple Stories Cozy Days collection. So we're going to use those on the layout as well. So let me go through my products, decide what we're going to be using, and then I'll come back and we'll get creating. So to start this layout off, I really wanted to use this washi tape. When I ordered this collection from Cherry on Top, I ordered the Collector's Essentials kit. That meant that the downside being I got chipboard, but the upside is I got the floral washi tape that I really loved, and I didn't have to buy it in a pack of 3 because they didn't have it single rolls. So what I'm going to do is I'm lining up this washi tape just to the edge of 2 sides of my paper, and then I'm just pushing it down and making myself 2 little borders. One border is going to be a place for me to kind of anchor my leaves to on the one side because I want to have them kind of falling kind of down. The other side I'm going to add this sticker. So Simple Story stickers are not 12 by 12, but that's okay. I am just kind of centering it, and then I'm going to add another layer of paper over the top of that so that it doesn't look odd or strange, and the washi really helps that as well. So now I'm just going through all of my leaves and kind of moving them around, alternating them, deciding where I want to put them on my layout. I'm just watching how I don't want them to be all, like, I don't want all the orange ones to be together or all the pink ones to be together, or like the yellow and green ones, I don't want to have them all together. So I'm just going to go ahead and move them around and decide where I want them. I don't even know where my picture is going to be yet. And in the end, I kind of end up covering up one of these leaves a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. But that's okay. That's okay. I think I end up covering the yellow one, maybe. And whichever one I end up covering, I kind of decided it was okay because I didn't really like that one anyway. I'm like, of all the ones that I made, that was the one that the color combination wasn't my favorite. So now that I'm fairly happy with where all of the leaves are, I'm just going to go through. The stems are getting Nuvo Deluxe adhesive because they are rather delicate, and then the rest of the leaf I'm just using my Kikoyo tape runner on. And then once I have the leaves down where I want them, I'm just going to put them off to the side. And I'm going to map my photo. So this is my favorite pattern paper in this cozy collection. Oh my, it's so pretty. So I'm going to give my photo a rather large mat of that beautiful paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm even going to use that little scrap off to the side there. I'm going to grab my big Mama Rolla tape, and I'm going to add some foam adhesive to the back of my photo. And then I can kind of pop it up and decide where I want it. I put it here, which is probably about a little more than a third. It's not centered like into the middle of the page. It's a little farther down than that. You can see here how I'm kind of moving this picture all over the place because I wasn't sure where exactly I wanted it, where it was pleasing to my eye, so to speak, to have our faces and such. But in the end, I think I just put it right here, actually. And so now I'm going to put the foam tape on it and then put it right back where it was. And yeah, see, I kind of like totally covered up that yellow leaf. So this is with that scrap from when I matted my photo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, so this is not the floral side that I matted the photo in, but the other side has this another gorgeous like orangey floral. I'm going to put it down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to cut off the little bit that is hanging over, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put it right there. So I'm not wasting this paper. It's my favorite. And the Collector's Essentials, you only get 1 sheet of each pattern or 1 sheet of each of the papers. So we're going to stretch some of those papers for as far as we can. Okay, so as an aside, can I just say, Simple Stories, they've started coming out with all their collections have these foam words. They're so fabulous. Can I just say that? Can I just Simple Stories rocks these foam stickers. Like, they're so good. So good. There was another Simple Story collection. I think it's Kate and Ash. And it was very girly. I I didn't buy any of it except for the phrase stickers, because those phrase stickers were like the best. So I really, really like them. If you haven't tried any of Simple Stories foam stickers yet, these foam phrase stickers, oh, go, run, get them. I know I'm going to use this fall for sure, but it is going to add a little bit of white space I'm going to have to deal with. Some of my elements here are some chipboard, and some are the foam stickers, and some are the die cuts. So what I'm trying to do is, with regard to the chipboard in this particular collection, I'm trying to use it up right away, because I know me and you guys know me. If I use up all that beautiful, gorgeous paper and all I have left embellishment wise are those chipboard, they're not going to get used. They're going to get tossed. So I'm trying really hard to use as much of the chipboard as I can before I run out of paper, because I really won't keep the chipboard. Any other embellishments I'd probably keep, but not the chipboard. So I'm just going to go ahead and use as many of them on all of my layouts as I can. I am using them to kind of, I'm using the chipboard pieces on top of some of the flatter die cuts and things for the dimension. Chipboard does have nice dimension, even though it's a little stinky. And now I'm going to work on this little open white area below the fall. So what I'm going to do is, the sticker sheet has all these phrase stickers. They're so cute. And so what I've decided to do is kind of like just tuck 2 of them under there. And then I'm also going to add a little heart, a little pink heart, to kind of fill in that area so that we don't have any of that kind of trapped white space under there that would, you know, your eye is going to go right to it. When really I'd rather your eye go to the photo, or even the leaves, not the white space under the word fall. So I'm just adding, there are lots of, the embellishments in this collection are just lovely. They're like scale wise, you know how I feel about big pieces of ephemera and stuff. Scale wise, these are just fabulous. I'm just going to continue on here. I want to build another kind of auxiliary cluster down here, because, so I have my 3, they kind of go in a diagonal, and then they kind of stop, and there's this, again, this like open white space down in the corner between all of these leaves. And I thought, well, let's fill that in, and we'll put just kind of like a 4th cluster down there, which, by the way, totally fine. It's okay to have a 4th cluster. It really, really is. So I'm going to go ahead and get that together. And I think this is pretty much the end. I'm just making sure everything's glued down. I had kind of clustered all those things up there, but didn't actually like put them down. I love that I got the hiking boots on this page, because hiking boots, maybe not the easiest thing for me to use. And I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do it. But you know, layered up there, they did really well. There's also a lot of sweaters in this kit. There's also a lot of pie. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about all that pie. I don't know. I make blueberry pies in the summer, but other than that, I'm not a huge pie maker, so I'm not sure. Oh, I buy strawberry pie in the summer too from a local restaurant. Maybe I'll keep the pies for summertime. So I'm going to go ahead, and all I'm going to do now is kind of clip off the pieces that are the leaves that are kind of going off the page. And then I'm going to call this layout done. So super simple, super fun. I am loving this Simple Stories Cozy Days collection. I also popped in 2 close-ups of the cards that I made, because they turned out so cute. I hope you all have a fabulous Thursday. We've almost made it to the weekend. Hang in there, everybody. And I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye.